Good morning. Back with more news reads, this time from Wkrn. This is recorded on August 3rd, 2025. These are all local for Nashville as well, and maybe some surrounding cities. First one, woman killed, man injured in shooting at block party on Oakwood Avenue in Nashville. A 20-year-old woman was killed after gunfire erupted during a block party Saturday night in East Nashville, according to authorities. The Metro Nashville Police Department was called around 11:15 p.m. Saturday to reports of gunfire in the 2400 block of Oakwood Avenue. Officials said Nevaeh Wilson was found with bullet wound to the back of her lower back. It is believed that she was attempting to run away from gunfire when she was hit. The Nashville woman was pronounced dead at TriStar Skyline Medical Center. A 24-year-old man with a gunshot wound to the back was driven in a personal vehicle to Vanderbilt University Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. He reportedly attended the party, but he refused to provide investigators with information about the shooting. Dozens of evidence markers were placed along the crime scene, which stretched from 2405 Oakwood Avenue to 2608 Oakwood Avenue. No additional details were released as the investigation continues. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 615-742-7463. Callers can remain anonymous and qualify for a cash reward. On to Article 2. Man dies following boating incident on Percy Priest. The Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency is investigating the state's 17th boating-related fatality of the year following an incident in Nashville Saturday afternoon. According to officials, the Nashville Office of Emergency Management notified the TWRA about a possible drowning near the Hamilton Creek area of the Percy Priest Reservoir shortly after 2 p.m. on Saturday, August 2nd. The TWRA said the preliminary investigation indicates 74-year-old David Holcroft was aboard his sailboat with his wife, drifting on the lake at the time of the incident. Holcroft, who wasn't wearing a personal flotation device, was making adjustments to the vessel near the bow when a series of waves reportedly struck the boat, causing him to lose balance and fall overboard. Authorities said nearby boaters heard calls for help and entered the water to assist. TWRA officials quickly arrived at the scene and pulled the unresponsive Nashville man aboard their patrol vessel, where they performed CPR. According to the TWRA, emergency personnel brought Holcroft to TriStar Summit Medical Center, where he was later pronounced dead. Officials issued a reminder that wearing U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket is the most effective way to prevent drowning during boating incidents. The TWRA said Saturday's incident, which remains under investigation, brought the number of boating-related deaths on Tennessee waters for 2025 up to 17. No additional details have been released about this incident. On to Article 3. Tennessee among worst states in the U.S. for healthcare, the study finds. Finding good healthcare is a priority for most Americans, but data shows it doesn't come at a cheap price. According to estimates from the Centers of Medicare and Medicaid Services, the average American spends nearly $14,600 per year on healthcare. However, higher medical costs don't necessarily guarantee better results. In fact, research by the Kaiser Family Foundation found that the United States lags behind severely wealthy nations on different factors, including health coverage, life expectancy, and disease burden. To determine where Americans receive the highest quality of healthcare, WalletHub compared the 50 states and the District of Columbia across 44 measures of cost, accessibility, and outcome. Overall, the study found that Tennessee ranked towards the bottom of the list at number 44. The volunteer state was followed by Arkansas, West Virginia, Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Alaska, and Mississippi. Out of the measures, Tennessee ranked the worst in outcomes after coming in at 48th place. The measure reportedly weighed several factors, including infant mortality rate, share of patients remediated to hospitals, share of at-risk adults with no routine doctor visit in the past 2 years, and share of non-immunized children. In fact, WalletHub found that Tennessee was one of the worst states when it came to dentists per capita, ranking at the bottom at number 50, with Kentucky falling behind in last place. Additionally, Tennessee and Kentucky were also named among states with the highest rate of stroke and heart disease. Healthcare has two crucial components: cost and quality. The best healthcare in the nation isn't helpful if it bankrupts the people who try to get it. And cheap healthcare isn't worth paying for if it provides subpar or ineffective treatment, said Chip Lugo, an analyst for WalletHub. Therefore, the best states for healthcare are those that make high-quality care affordable, on top of providing many options for doctors and making insurance easily accessible. The states that offer the best healthcare: New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Minnesota, Iowa, and Massachusetts. I'll be providing a link to the full study, and there's another link provided here for research from the Kaiser Family Foundation. I'll be supplying those links in the description down below. On to Article 4, Motorcyclist Dead After Crash with SUV in Madison. A 44-year-old Nashville man died Saturday night after his motorcycle collided with an SUV in Madison. According to the Metro Nashville Police Department, Joshua Parsons left a restaurant near Gallatin Pike, near Twin Hills Drive, around 10:15 p.m. He was riding a Kawasaki Ninja north on Gallatin Pike when he struck a Honda Pilot that was exiting the Target parking lot and turning left onto Gallatin Pike. Parsons was pronounced dead at the scene. Friends of Parsons, who were at the restaurant with him, reportedly told officers that he was impaired and they had attempted to take his keys before he left. Metro Police said that the Honda driver did not show signs of impairment, but an investigation into their responsibility to yield the right-of-way remains ongoing. Investigators are also looking at whether the motorcyclist's speed impeded the driver's ability to see him. And our final article tonight, man accused of stealing $7,000 in merchandise from Mount Juliet's Lowe's. Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Authorities took a man into custody Sunday afternoon who was allegedly involved in an unreported theft of thousands of dollars worth of items from a Mount Juliet home improvement store. According to the Mount Juliet Police Department, an officer patrolling the retail areas on Sunday, August 3rd, noticed a van parked at Lowe's without a license plate. The van contained stacks of merchandise sitting in plain view. Officials said a man associated with the vehicle started to leave, but when law enforcement approached him, he ran off. After a short foot chase, police caught him. According to authorities, the 41-year-old Memphis man had just stolen over $7,000 in merchandise from Lowe's, an incident that had not yet been discovered by store staff. Police said the investigation is ongoing, adding that the man is believed to be connected to similar thefts across the region. He was arrested for felony theft, evading arrest, and burglary since he had reportedly been trespassed from Lowe's last August. This incident is a strong reminder of the value of vigilance and proactive policing in keeping Mount Juliet safe. MJPD wrote, "Shoplifting remains the city's most common crime, and our continued presence in retail areas helps deter theft and ensure quick action when it occurs." No additional details have been released about this incident, including the identity of the man who was apprehended. Okay, that is it for the article read tonight. Thank you for listening. Again, important additives will be put in the description down below for the articles. I appreciate you guys listening. You have a great night.